The China current economic problems that is caused by her property market decline may have delighted the American and the West. After all, everyone knows that the American may never really want China economic to replace the American as the world's most powerful economic and nation. This China property crisis may lead some American think and to feel that China may be heading towards the Japanese 1980s and 1990s property and economic crisis that actually costed Japan economic growth to decline and prevent the Japanese from dethrone the American economic back then. And the Japan actually come very close in doing that until the Japanese economic crisis in the 1990s happened. Now we need to understand that things may not turn out that way for China. China is now looking to reshape her economic and divert her economic from an economic that depends on the property market to an economic that depends on high-end manufacturing. So far, this strategy may have helped China to avoid the same kind of recession or hard landing that hit Japan in the 1990s when their housing market melted down. China economic is still estimated to be growing at around 4 to 5% per year and is still on track to dethrone the American as the world's largest economy by around 2030. So how does China high-end manufacturing work? How does this high-end manufacturing help China economic to dethrone the American economic in the long term? In this video, we will be covering this China high-end manufacturing, and from here, we may kind of understand how China grand economic strategy is going to work out in the future. Okay, let's begin. First of all, we need to understand that the global economy is undergoing another modern-day industrial revolution. We are now moving into an era of high-end technology society. As a global manufacturing hub with a lot of resource, China is moving in that direction. There are a few major industries that will be facing massive overhaul, and China happened to be one of the leading leader in most of this industry. So let me give you some example. The electrical vehicle sales keep growing in recent year. In year 2020 car sales, EV car sales make out of only around 5% of the global vehicle sales. In 2021, it grew to around 9%, and in year 2022, it is around 14%, and in last year 2023, EV car sales make out of around 18% of the global car sales. Yeah, you're seeing that this figure keep increasing as the year go by, and many experts predicted that by around year 2030, EV car sales will surpass petrol and diesel vehicle and will eventually may end the petrol and diesel vehicle industry in the near future. And every one of us know that China happened to be the major or the number one EV car producer in this world. And this helped her industrial and economic to benefit from this global vehicle revolution. Just like how the Japan and German car maker helped their nation industrial and economic to benefit from their vehicle market leadership position in the past few decades, providing them employment and helping their economy to grow. So in year 2023, China overtook Japan as the global biggest vehicle exporter, in part because of China's surging sales of EV vehicles. China vehicle car export grew by around 64% in year 2023, and this figure is growing faster than the global EV car sales. And that alone tells us that most of the global EV car that is sold around the world now come from China. Moreover, with the huge amount of know-how and skill gained from this China EV car manufacturing, China is able to further improve her EV car technology and skill, and that may further enhance her global EV car leadership position. China BYD recently overtook Tesla as the global leader of EV vehicle. And BYD is just one of the many EV car makers in China. So basically, more than 60%, 60 of the global EV car is now made in China, and this figure may keep growing. Moreover, anchoring this surge is China stranglehold on around 75% of the global EV battery production. This is a critical advantage that allows China EV car maker to drive down their production costs significantly. And this allow them and give them tremendous leverage and competitive advantage over other nation EV car makers. And China control most of the rare earth mineral that are used in the production of this EV car battery. If you think that the policy maker of China only have EV car for their economic and industrial growth for their future, then you may have underestimated their economic plan for China. Other than the EV industry, China is also the global leader of the renewable energy, helping the global economy to move towards reducing the usage of oil and gas. The renewable energy is the kind of industrial revenue for human energy use, and experts estimated that by year 2026, more than 80% of the global solar manufacturing capability will come from China. Not only China enjoy economic skill in the renewable energy industry that other nations find it hard to compete against, China is also making new breakthrough in the renewable energy technology. In a landmark achievement that could reshape the renewable energy landscape, recently a group of China researchers has developed a new solar cell with groundbreaking efficiency, stability, and an extended service life. This technology greatly reduced the cost of the energy generated from solar panel. And that's not the end, guys. China also have other plan for her economy. Every one of us know that China is the only nation in this world to own a space station by herself. The only other space station in the outer space is the International Space Station that is managed by a group of nations that include America, Europe, and Japan. And this International Space Station is more than 25 years old and will be abandoned in 2030. And so far, there is no concrete plan for a replacement space station yet. China back then was kind of forced into the corner to develop space station by herself because the American kind of actually blocked China from entering the International Space Station in a way. So by the time this International Space Station is out of service, China may become the only nation with a space station in the outer space. So this gives China a tremendous advantage as she's able to carry out exclusive research and experiment in the outer space. We all know that outer space offer human an excellent environment to do certain high technology research and experiment that the Earth environment do not allow. For example, the MRI device, which allow visualization of internal organ, is a technology discovered thanks to space exploration. Ear thermometer, mobile ultrasound technology, cancer detector, anti-scratch glass, internet cloud technology, solar panel, and many other more high technology products are discovered thanks to space exploration in the past few decades. And every one of us know that technology breakthrough often offer that particular nation or company to be able to enjoy lucrative financial rewards. And since China may become the only nation in the future to actually run a modern space station by herself, this allows China the opportunity to do more research and experiment, and any technology breakthrough may actually indirectly help China economic and financial in the long run. And that will further enhance the global leadership position in the long terms. Moreover, every one of us also know about China Belt and Road project, which I have talked about in many of my previous videos. This grand project helped China to export the usage of her national labor raw material and help her to internationalize the usage of China yuan, improve China global leadership status, and may be able to challenge and dethrone the US dollar and the US empire in the long run. So over here, we can see that China policymakers are playing the long game as they try to dominate the global economy in the long run. They have the economic plan ready to help them to move away from an economy that depend mainly on property market to an economy that depend on high-end technology manufacturing, AI technology, renewable energy, and space technology in the long run. At the same time, the American is spending a lot of money on her military welfare program, and this keep pushing her debts to reach record high. The US debt is now more than $34 trillion, and more than around 30% of the American government revenue is used to service the debt's interest alone now. And this money maybe did not really help the American to maintain or enhance her global leadership position in a way. The American current situation may look similar as the British Empire when the British was about to lose her empire. Back then, the British national debt kept increasing and the British government was borrowing and spending more than what they earned, and a lot of this money was used in war and weapon. So what's your view on this? Do you think China's economic plan will help her to grow stronger in the long run? Please subscribe, share and like. Thanks for watching.